And it looks like the game countdown has begun. We're going into game 2 of MC versus Sen. And there we are, arriving. We do have oGs MC in the south position as the red Protoss. Are there any MC fans out there? And in the bottom right, the man who put up an amazing fight but still is not out. Any fans of Fnatic MSI Sen? Well, he will spawn at the bottom right, close positions by air. But pretty much any pair of positions are far by ground on this map, the Apollo.
Indeed, and Sen is so unpredictable with his style. He can be aggressive, he can play macro-orientated, he can pretty much do whatever he feels like. So we're going to have to see how he plays in this game. And there we go, we see the pylon on the bottom of the ramp straight away for MC here. And there's pretty much no way you can stop a Protoss fast expanding on this map, which is why I was kind of surprised about that. Because even if you try to roachling all in, the way that the ramp is situated, it's just so easy to defend. As you saw MC defend that multiple times over many different tournaments recently.
Yeah, I mean, MC really is showing the versatility of a fast Stargate. It can be used to hold off any sort of early cheese. It can be used to put on tons of pressure with the Void Ray Phoenix harass, as it did in the previous game. Most importantly, it can distract the Zerg. It can put Zerg on defensive mode. How do I stay alive against this cheese, which allows MC to get stupidly fast third and fourth bases, all the while getting all the key tech he needs. We're seeing MC continue to chrono boost a lot of probes, will likely build the Nexus and then build the cannons, but this is still a pretty typical time pool from Sen.
Yeah, I mean, MC stopped building probes now. We'll go ahead and, actually adds on another one first. The thing is now that, Sen had to get a 13 spawning pool out again. He doesn't know what's going on. As you said, cannon rushes, once not scouted or even noticed, they are so dangerous. And Sen doesn't manage to get the hat trick this time, and the pylon goes down. Therefore, Sen's expansion will be even more delayed. He has to get the Queen now as well, adding on more Lings so he can finally get rid of that pylon. And in the meantime, what do we see in the base? We're actually seeing a cannon first, and then we'll be adding on this Nexus right about now.
Yeah, Sen is actually getting delayed quite a bit. Most always, though, Zerg will have a response planned when they get harassed in this fashion. Probe is going to have to do a full retreat. Sen brilliantly just sending one probe after, or one Zergling after that probe. The remaining 3 pull back. Is Sen getting an early gas geyser? No, not doing anything of the sort. Going to just devote all his minerals to macro mode.
Indeed he is. There he goes, gets that hatchery down finally after getting delayed by that pylon. Whereas we look over at MC's base, has got this Nexus up. Gateway has been put down and there's no way these Lings should be able to get in. This cannon is there to kill anything. Overlord has great location, sees pretty much everything here that's going on between the natural and just inside the main. We just have gas added on. Surprisingly, MC just added on 1 gas to begin with and not really opting to go for double gas straight away. Second gas now added on a little bit later here.
And we see right before that Nexus hits 100 energy, begins chrono boosting away again. Did not want to chrono boost into supply block. We're seeing Sen, very, very smart play, taking himself an ultra fast third. Does not quite throw it down quite yet, waiting for that second Queen to end up popping out. But as you were saying, very Rhett-esque third hatchery before the 5-minute mark. Almost said third command center, but I definitely think that Zergs would feel a little bit too comfortable if they could get mules as well.
And this probe comes to the base and actually manages to get a lot of scouting information here. Sees there's no Roach Warren, sees there's nothing been added on here, any Baneling Nest or anything that could try and break him, so he doesn't need to get a second cannon, doesn't need to play more defensive, and can probably presume that a third base has gone up now for Sen.
We do now also see that Cybernetics core is producing the Warp Gate upgrade. There's the Sentry popping in. No need to get an early Zealot or an early Stalker. We also see MC chrono boosting probes nonstop, even queuing a few up. Will he go for a fast Stargate yet again? That is his trademark play, but we've seen him have a lot of trouble with it in recent times, especially against Lucira. So let's see if he is going to be trying to do that again. It's so difficult to take a third on this map.
Well, he's just invested in another Sentry, so I'm not sure if he's going to be getting that. If he does, it's going to be a little bit later than usual. We're at 150 gas now, still no Stargate going down. And that's kind of surprising. We'll have to see how he does trying to transition into this. Is he going to go for some 6 or 7 gate play with Blink possibly? Double Simulator being taken now on the natural for MC. Another overload comes in by Sen from the right-hand side, trying to find out what exactly MC has up his sleeve.
Well, interestingly, MC just has Chrono Boost up his sleeve. Look at him, able to keep up with the non-stop drone production of Zerg, and now finally adding on more gateways. This could very well be a pretty typically timed big gateway plus Blink Stalker play. He could just be going for a straight-up Stalker Sentry push, but we've seen that go a little bit out of style in this matchup.
The more sacrificial overlords are going in, 2 in total, 1 inside the main base, sees that this 1 gateway's there, and now the 1 on the natural sees another 2 being added, so total of 4 that Sen got confirmation about, but we are seeing another 2 being added on, and plus 1 attack being started now, so it looks like we will be seeing some form of 6-gate aggression here from MC. And what really does Sen have to deal with this? He has the Roach Warren building now, the Evo Chamber is starting to go up now as well, and he has quite a lot of time left still to get a lot of drones out. We look at the drone count now, is at 50. He can definitely start to squeeze up to that 70 mark before he starts to get units out.
Yeah, I mean, Sen is very, very good at understanding the way that the powering structure works for his race, when he can build all of those drones, and when he really needs to start worrying about the units. And generally, when you see that warp gate go down, that is very much so when you need to start worrying about some sort of huge timing pushes. And look at this, shooting at his own Cybernetics core, doing some amazing timing, and oh, that's going to be very telling if you get up there and you say, wait a minute, what's been attacking that Cybernetics core? We're seeing MC already gearing up to kill off this 1 Cyber core.
And smartly done by Sen. Starts to research Burrow, which is going to be great fighting against this. There's not going to be any observers to spot these borrowed roaches, and it's going to be pretty hard for MC to engage. And we do have a bunch of lings being made now, and let's have a look at the unit count. He went up to 67 drones now, 68 drones, 67, and is now making solely units. He knows this push is coming, he identified it multiple times, and now this push comes out from MC. Will be able to do the damage necessary.
Where is MC going to be warping in his next round of units? He's now moving through the center of the map. We see a huge swell of Stalkers moving across. There, the Roaches and Zerglings up in mid, but already MC aggressively poking towards the third. There's another hatchery going down for Sen. We see 11 Roaches in production, but he does manage to do a great cut. And oh no, 10 seconds until the burrow's finished. An amazing timing by oGs MC.
Wow.
Don't forget that Sen has a lot of Roaches in production.
And losing those roaches already is going to really hurt him. 28 lings in production now, and basically he can walk up to this third base and basically wall himself in with force fields and be able to kill this third base. And there's the pylon trying to get in there, but a lot of units being pulled off the mineral line, and there's no actual units, only drones here being forced to borrow. It does save them, but this macro hatch is going to go down, and possibly this third base as he force fields himself in here, and this is looking pretty tough for Sen.
The important thing right now for MC is to make sure he has some sort of backup plan. There are all the drones unburrowing, trying to do some damage, but it looks like Sen is going to have to try to just burrow again. We see that a lot of Sen's units are actually just dead. He has almost no roaches here at the front. The force fields from MC, the timing from MC is just astoundingly good.
And that drone count was at 70 down to 50 now.
And there's the good game
GG
again.
called.
MC having an stellar timing push. And I mean, you know what? What was so impressive to me about the way that MC was able to pull that off is that Sen was just about done building drones. I mean, it really goes to show that there's that key difference between a lot of the Europeans that have a great intuition of how to play, but the Koreans with their really, really strict practice regimen get those opportunities to figure out these timings. When all the European Zergs are making an extra 10, 12 drones, you know, an extra larva round worth of drones, that's when a lot of the Korean Zergs begin ramping up their Zergling and Roach production because they're familiar with the timing of this big 6-gate attack. And you know, those 6-gate attacks have actually gone out of style because people are so good at holding them off. But MC's showing that if you can you know, couple that with good timing, it's still just as potent.
I mean, 10 or 15 seconds more. I mean, Borrow would have finished for one. He would have had a lot more units out, 30+ lings, and the timing was so precise that there was nothing Sen could do in that game, and, you know, outplayed by a superior player. And I look forward to see the rest of MC's results. But I don't know how long we are away from the next game.
Well, technically, we will be just playing the games as they end up coming up. Because that one started a little bit early, that means that there will be a break that we will be going to before popping into the next match. So the next match is going to be MYM Sase versus Empire Kos. Two very, very good players. Koss having an incredibly good showing in the Team Liquid Star League, getting top 4, only getting knocked out by Thorzane in the semifinals.
And Sassy, on the other hand, actually won the road to career, I suppose it's called, by Rakukad. So he's on his way to GSL very shortly too. So we have, you know, a potential GSL champion, you never know, versus one of the best Terrans in Europe. So that is definitely an exciting game to look forward to.
So whatever you do, do not go anywhere. We'll be continuing all the commentary action for about 8 more hours.
Yeah, it's a long time.
So do not turn this stream off. Tell your friends, tweet about it, and retweet about it. I am Day9.
And I'm Apollo.
And this is Dreamhack Summer 2011 group stage play. We'll be back right after this.
The faster, lighter protection. ESET Nod 32 antivirus gives you less lag and more frag for your Windows, Mac or Linux computer.